Hello, beautiful soul family. Rebecca here, your vibe mentor, bringing you another video on how to raise your vibration so you can live your best life. Wanted to chat with you today about speeding up the ascension process. I know all of us have had that question of, can we make this go any faster? Can I get out of here yet? We're all just ready to ascend into bliss and joy and never have to deal with the muck and the density of the 3D life. And of course, I unfortunately will bring you the answer that you know to be true. There is no easy way out, but there is a way to speed things up. And it's a question now of whether or not you're really ready to do what it takes to speed things up. And yesterday's video was all about being stuck, getting unstuck, and why we don't want to necessarily progress, that the brain tries to keep us safe. And this is kind of in that same vein that we know that it is possible to make things go a little bit more quickly, but oftentimes we don't want to do what it's going to take to make that happen. And so, what is this thing that's going to speed it up? It is stepping into your life purpose. Spiritual entrepreneurship is like self development on steroids. It really accentuates all of and highlights all of the challenges and the blocks that we need to move through. And of course, what does it mean to ascend? It essentially means getting rid of all of the untruth, getting rid of all of the misperception we have that keeps us from the truth of who we are, from the divinity that is within us, from the oneness that we all are, from the highest levels of perfection and pure love that make up all that is. And oftentimes the ego gets in the way, the limiting beliefs get in the way, the challenges of self worth and questions of worthiness, the beliefs that we have to fix things, that it's up to us to control and to manage and to make happen instead of allowing the divinity, the truth of our creator and this divine energy that is available to us all to handle things and to sit back into the seat of surrender and faith and trust instead of having to manage or micromanage or force things to happen the way we want to. So how do we speed up the ascension process? It's by making a commitment to stepping into our life purpose, because we are here for a reason. We all have the ability to be healers. And of course, it's just in a sense that we are healers because really we're holding space for others to heal themselves. We each have a gift. And when someone asks, what is my life purpose? They want the blueprint to be handed to them. Just this one-time statement of, you're meant to do XYZ, and here it is. And that's, a stagnant prescription for your life. But unfortunately, that is not the case. That while we may have preferences towards coaching or mentoring or teaching or energy work or tarot cards or whatever your thing is, it is not stagnant. That is not going to be your life purpose forever. In fact, when you are truly following your guidance and you're connecting with the divine regularly, asking for the next piece of guidance, the next right step, your gifts will continue to unfold. I use the analogy of soup and alchemy all the time because it literally is a moment to moment maintenance process where we are constantly adding a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, maybe some more water, letting it marinate, tasting it tomorrow, see how it tastes, and then making adjustments again. That is how our life purpose will unfold. It's a continuous process of checking in for guidance and taking action. Guidance, action, guidance, action. And it will continue to open up beautiful new levels of evolution and ascension and healing and love and joy and bliss. It is never stagnant. We are here to expand, and so our gifts are ever expanding, and they are meant to be offered and contributed. So, if we want to excel our ascension process, if we want to make things go quicker, making the commitment to stepping into our life purpose and following the path that the divine has for us is going to amplify all of the opportunities for growth and healing. It is impossible to step into your purpose and not be faced with the challenges that are tucked away inside of you. That we all have blocks, limiting beliefs, misaligned energy. It will all be brought to the surface. It cannot hide. We are cracked wide open like a chest undergoing open heart surgery. That as you step into your purpose, you will be faced with the opportunity to surrender into full faith and trust. That the ego is no longer in control, that it cannot micromanage everything. It can't force everything. It can't label everything. It can't decide what is good or bad or right or wrong. We're faced with the mirror of our self-worthiness, our self-worth, our traumas. We are asked to undergo the relationship surgery that is needed to unify our self-worth with our abundance birthright. We will also experience miracles, also known as perspective shifts, that we will, instead of allowing the ego to label everything as right or wrong, we will see everything as divinely perfect, and we'll be able to come with a sense of awe and curiosity as to how this is all coming together, because we know it's divinely perfect. Everything is just as it should be, and it is not our place to define whether or not it's going well or not going well. It literally cracks you open. When you are making that commitment to your life purpose, you start to move through things so much more quickly because you know you're not in control, and you're able to surrender and allow and look at things with detachment. Instead of identifying with them, you sit back and you say, wow, I see. It's kind of like, oh, I see this little hairball in the corner over here. Let's pull it out, look at it, process it, and say, thank you, no thank you, we're done. And literally, you can be triggered at breakfast and move through it by lunch. And it becomes effortless. It becomes actually kind of fun, where you can look at that and say, oh, wow, that's really fascinating. Her pants trigger me. You know, why would that trigger me? What a silly little thing that I would attach to. That's not mine. We're going to get rid of that and move on to the next. And it happens so quickly and so beautifully that we can start living from a place of grace. We live from a place of self-love. We are fully surrendered into the divine plan and the perfection of all that is. We're even humbled by the gifts that we have been given to offer to others, in awe of the massive impact that our gift makes on the lives of the beautiful beings that are synchronistically brought into our lives. It's unbelievable. So if you're looking to accelerate your ascension process, make the commitment now to step into your life purpose. It starts with a commitment. It is silent, it is quiet, it can happen in the here and now, no matter where you are. Close your eyes, focus on your heart, silence your being, and connect to the divine and say, I, in this moment, here and now, offer myself fully, in full service to the divine plan for my life. And the churning in my solar plexus is confirmation that you have just stepped into your power, that you have surrendered your free will to the divine plan, and everything will fall into place from that moment on. And of course, that does not mean that it will be easy from the 3D perspective. You definitely have to buckle your seatbelt. You may even want to say, I am here, I am ready, I am open, guide me. Be ready, because from the 3D perspective, it's going to look like everything falls apart. But the fact of the matter is, you're not failing, you're being redirected. That you are not losing, but you are shedding the old skin so that you can step into the new life. And from a 5D perspective, if you're willing to allow yourself to shift from the story that you would have told yourself before to a new, higher divine perspective, it all looks divine. It all looks perfect. Everything is a gift, healing you every step of the way, ascending you higher and higher, closer and closer to the peace and the joy and the freedom and the bliss that we all seek. So if you want help with this, this is what I do every day, all day. Of course, my gift is being able to help people see the root cause of what blocks them and help them move into their life purpose in full healing and in full faith and trust and in service to others, as well as being able to pull the root weeds, and that's really key because oftentimes we can see a block and not understand that there's more to it. And so that, again, that's my gift, is really being able to drill down into the core root cause. We'll also reprogram your neural pathways, reprogram your subconscious, pull any of those traumas or blocks out of the limbic brain, out of the body. As well as identify your gifts, identify your life purpose, and create a general plan to get you on the way, because of course it is a process of alchemy. Will help you learn how to manifest with intention and build a business that allows you to support yourself with your gifts and your purpose, all fully being supported through coaching as well. So I love you guys. You are my why, and I will definitely be here to support you if you're ready to make the commitment to step into your life purpose and accelerate your ascension. So, all links below. I will see you guys on the next video, and I'm sending you so much love. Namaste.